Hi, I'm Dr. Jeremy Baer. This is my lovely wife, Sarah Baer, and welcome to Cedar Bluff Dentistry here in beautiful Simpsonville, South Carolina. Let us come in and show you around.
Sarah, why don't you take us around? I know that you recently did some remodeling, not in the structural sense, but more in an aesthetic sense. So walk through what you did and kind of your thought process behind it.
Sure. Well, we wanted the waiting room to feel very comfortable, like you were at home. We do see a lot of young families, so we added Dr. Baerme's Kids Corner. This is our little mascot, Dr. Baerme. And we have some toys in here, a little table for children to sit and draw, and then we typically have this TV on with kid shows so that families can feel comfortable. And then we also added this refreshment area over here. We put a wine cooler.
Was that custom made?
It was, yes. So we have our Keurig on top, and then we have a wine cooler with bottled water so that patients can help themselves. And then instead of having our magazines kind of spread all over the coffee table, we organize them here. And then we typically have a roll of our patient photos that will come on the screen just as kind of an internal marketing so that
And what was here before?
Nothing.
So no beverage center, no refreshments, nothing?
We had a buffet that was over there, and we
like
put
a Golden
Keurig
Corral
on
buffet?
it. No, like a furniture piece buffet, and we had the Keurig on top of that, and I just wanted something that looked a little more upscale.
Dude, this looks beautiful.
Thank you.
What is this?
It is our whitening menu. It's just kind of like a little to plant the seed for patients when they come in.
So that would be normally sitting right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And so this is beautiful, by the way. I like, obviously this was added on using a regular, notebook here, but then on the inside of it, you have different whitening packages. Correct. Essentially. Yep. So, and what I love about it personally is this is very patient-friendly language. People understand bronze, silver, gold, platinum, right? And you have good pictures. This is gorgeous. I'm in fact going to take a picture of that.
Sure, go for it.
And just like you copy some of my stuff, I'm going to copy some of your stuff, and I'm pretty sure this is a copy of somebody else's stuff. So, yeah, absolutely. That's awesome.
So this is our front desk area. So we make a point, we usually have at least one person up here. We greet patients by name as soon as they come in the office.
And this rock is new, the countertop is new?
We replaced, this was just like a drywall, and so we added the stone. I wanted it to feel kind of rustic to tie in with our Cedar Bluff name, and then we added granite.
Hey, you know what sticks out to me here is this sign. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Again,
this was with our old logo. Actually, I need to get it updated with the new look, but we have just a local person who owns a store in downtown Simpsonville, and I saw her work and asked her to make a sign.
Our photo kids area.
This is another really fun area for kids. We have the No Sugar Bugs Club, and so when kids have a good checkup, they get really excited. We do their picture in front of it, and it gives us good content for social media. We also have some props, and if adults want to get in on the fun, we have like Crown Day.
I like these. These are, again, chalkboards?
Yep.
So I love Cedar Bluff.
Yep.
So I can take my picture of it for social media. In case I lose my toothbrush, I can use that as well.
Yeah, and we have a team member who's really into calligraphy.
Okay.
So she really likes doing this stuff. That's like her passion. So we get to
these
get
are
her
great.
to do some of the things she loves.
Yeah, so this literally it's an $8 thing from Home Decor. Hobby Lobby.
Yep.
And then somebody in the office it's chalk or something, right?
Correct, yeah.
Oh, simple things. And then
yeah, and so when kids come in, we try to make the experience fun for them. And so we let them pick out a stuffed animal that they can take back to the operatory with a little toothbrush so they can practice brushing their teeth. And then we also go ahead and have them pick out, just so that they get excited about their appointment, what toothbrush they'd like. So, we give them the choice. Do you want a Avengers toothbrush, or do you want a Princess toothbrush? And we give them their toothpaste, and then we have some little sunglasses with Cedar Bluff Dentistry so that they can wear them when they're back in the chair and the light won't bother their eyes, and then they get to take them home too. We also show them that when they do a good job at their visit, Dr. Baer is going to give them a coin so that they can come up and get a prize from the machine.
Jeremy, talk to me about cone beam here.
So we got our cone beam here. They lovingly fit into
I love the door even. I mean,
yeah, it's
another
you're going into a cone beam, you don't want to feel claustrophobic as much as it is already, so open as we can make it with the glass, and then branding ourselves, obviously.
And you've been happy with
is
your Home Beam
important.
purchase?
Yes, I have been happy. We did get it at a resale situation, so it worked out really well, and they treated us very well with upkeep and maintenance and stuff.
But overall, you've been happy with
I've been happy.
Home Beam?
Yes.
You've seen a difference in your practice?
Yes, it's provided me views that I didn't know were there beforehand. I've seen a lot more dentistry issues, things that you can bring up. Patients love seeing it up on the screen. They see the one I look at the least amount, the skull one.
Yeah.
They are definitely impressed. And some even comment that they know, not in a way that you're like needing money from them, they know that you've made the investment in their care, and that transitions, and they value what you're doing because of that.
Absolutely. Let's keep going. I love this sign, let's be social. You know, so again, you're letting people know subliminally. This is all subliminal marketing, by the way, right? You're letting them know that you have Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I mean, I don't know what Snapchat. Snapchat, when I grew up, was for different things than what it is used for now. But and then obviously Google as well. I mean, this is gorgeous.
Thank you. And we love the social media platform because it lets patients kind of get to know us before they even come into the office for the first time.
Yeah, and you guys do a good job of, I see it because I follow all you guys' stuff, so it pops up and I'm like, I send it to my team like, why are we not doing this stuff? So, and then I guess we're entering the clinical area?
Yeah, right in the clinical area. We're soon going to be transitioning and opening this space up a little more so we can have it more of an open surgical suite, kind of bring this back to the wall.
And that's been a transition or growth in you yourself.
Yeah, being
surgical
able to.
Skills.
And at first in Vision, I wasn't thinking that I was going to need a surgical suite when I first came out, and for the first 5 years of practicing until I started investing more in myself and learning more and increasing my skill set. So now I definitely need the space to feel comfortable in doing those procedures and having a nurse anesthetist have space and us being able to do that kind of work.
And what's a typical operatory experience like for the patient? So it looks like they have
So we come in here, we can show them and they can know what we're seeing. We can take DSLR,
so I can see the x-rays, photos,
x-rays,
Home Beam.
have a co-diagnosis. As things come up, they can hopefully start asking questions of the team members. And then if we're switching, we're actually doing something that's going to be a little more boring on their end and me working, we can switch it over. They can pick what streaming service they want to watch.
Headphones?
We have headphones that we can Bluetooth in, hidden
have
away conveniently here. Yeah. But yes, we have the headphones. We give them that option. We have blankets that we can give them the option, pillows and things like that. When they finish their experience, we offer them a jasmine essential oil,
hot towel,
okay. Lavender. I mean,
lavender.
Yeah. I don't know my essential oils.
We're not supposed to know our oils, okay?
Somebody else does that.
And then these are your children?
These are my lovely 2 of my 3. We just have a 3rd daughter.
You know, I don't think enough dentists do this. I mean, and you know, in my wife's office, she's a medical doctor. The most commented thing that people talk about in her practice is the picture of her and her father.
Okay. Yes.
You know, and in our office, one of the most commented things is the picture of our family. And I think your patients really want to know you, and I think it's. I think as long as you're comfortable with it, I see zero reason not to put your patients out there, or so put your family out there to your patients. So yeah. And then we have hygiene here.
Yep.
I want to point out one
of our lovely hygienist, Jennifer.
I want to point out one thing here that we didn't talk about here, and that's, and I'll have you guys talk to me about this, Sarah, these signs, subliminal.
Yeah, yep, exactly. It's just kind of letting patients know that we offer these services, and so it just kind of opens the door for them to ask about it.
Daily, I have a patient who I might not even envision that they're interested in one of these services because I'm just running too hard, and they will point out seeing this and comment on it.
Well, hey, help my husband or my grandma.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not even them. Sometimes it's, their significant other, family member or something like that. And they're like, oh, you guys do that? My so needs that. You know, are you guys seeing patients or whatever?
Yeah, we started doing this in our practice. I learned this essentially from the automobile industry, right? Whenever I went into a car dealership, they never had pictures of other things on the wall. They had pictures of their cars on the wall, right? And then they had brochures, you know, or whatever it may be, so that they can see all of this stuff. And you know, this is all things that patients, you know, because we leave our patients alone for a few minutes, correct? So our patients, they're going to turn over here and read this, and they might say, oh, what is this Healthy Start? And you know, they may start reading about this, and that's why it's so important to have this stuff available very nicely. I love that I see blood pressure cuff.
Yep, blood pressure, every adult patient.
It's awesome. A lot of great things here. God, a lot of great things.
So we recently opened up the lab space. It was more just these counters beforehand, but just to be more comfortable doing some things in-house, staining, glazing, turning around surgical guides and things like that, so you can comfortably plan some things. They said they stole my office, so this could seem like my little space where I can actually sit down, think things through at times, pull out the laptop. But yes, it's worked out very well. We obviously run our CEREC very busy, creating a nice patient experience. I think nowadays, same-day dentistry, to some, it's not leveraging the cost of a crown as much, because I think that helps bring down the labs. But as far as for our patient experience, being able to not have to come back, not have to deal with the temporary come loose, knowing that things are final, mindset of this is something that's done in my life is a high quality thing that we can offer people.
Dr. Bear is right here. You're the only dentist in practice today, correct?
I'm the only dentist.
But your CEREC machine is going.
We have delegated team members working.
To me, that's the beauty of technology, right? Is the technology is, if the technology is so dentist-based, then it's useless to a certain degree.
It decreases the technique sensitivity so other people can pick it up.
That's an assistant?
Yeah.
Okay. You're just doing it for us. That's awesome.
Yep.
You can't, that's the name of the game, isn't it?
That it is.
And then we have our current break room.
Our team room, which we will soon be transitioning to another operatory.
And then a beautiful consult room.
And again, Sarah might want to talk more about what our goal is with the aesthetics and the mindset.
I didn't like having a desk between me and the patient. I wanted just to have a small table where we could sit kind of side by side. When we're presenting a financial plan, we'll bring patients in here. I have my computer, scanner, credit card reader, so we can go ahead and close the case, take the payment right from this room. We also have the large monitor on the screen, so if I want to bring an x-ray or anything over to give them a visual, we can do that in here as well.
CBCT with an implant virtually planned. They can start seeing how things are safe, well planned out. The technology is backing up the overall mindset of patient good care and safe care.
And then the last thing I'll point out, we don't have to go through it, but Jeremy is fortunate in a couple of ways. One is the practice is growing and it needs this, and two is that you own the building and you have the space to be able to do an expansion into another, what, 800-900 square feet?
Yes.
Yeah, so we have he has the ability to expand.
Push some of the non-essential stuff out of the way and turn all this stuff over to actual production-based.
Yeah, so you can keep like the kind of the team and the offices back here, doctor office, all that stuff, and then in the front you can be focused on converting this into an operatory or that into an operatory, and then we talk about a scanning room for orthodontic and healthy start scans. So yeah. That's awesome. Well, I want my hug bye.
Thank you so much.
Sarah.
We are so glad that you came.
Thank you.
We're honored.
Thank you for taking time out of your schedule, ladies, and putting up with our nonsense.